Namaste, everyone, and thanks for tuning in. I'm Jeni Ji. And before I get started here on our weekly Cosmic Vibes update, what to expect, you must tune into my show, Soul to Soul Connections with Jeni Ji. I am interviewing celebrities, inspirational, inspiring people, people with real stories who are authentic. So make sure you tune in and subscribe to my channel. You are going to see episodes coming weekly. So there's a different clip about it. Make sure you watch that. So let's start this week. Now, August is a huge, profound awakening. It's one of the biggest months of the year. We have the Lionsgate portal, Mercury retrograde coming. We have two huge, major, super full moons, which is life-changing. We have Venus retrograde, Chiron antegrade. We have a lot of serious energies this month. So expect the unexpected. Like you're not going to know what could come at any given time. So you have to be prepared. And this is why you have to subscribe to Jeni's channel. I'm just saying. So let's start off with August the 4th. Now, August the 4th, you're going to be feeling a little bit, like your toes or your feet might be feeling a little bit off and your, pineal gland and such like that. Because every day the cosmic energies really, really can work different parts of your body in different ways. And we also have the pre-shadow Mercury retrograde 3rd and 4th of August. That is going to lead into the 23rd and 24th when Mercury retrograde starts, which means that even right now, really pay attention to what themes that you're thinking about or what's triggering you right now, because what you're triggered on right now, what you're working through, where your thoughts and minds are, you're going to see Mercury retrograde energy is going to be more that theme for you. So really pay attention, even write it down. Sometimes it's better to write things down. You're like, I keep on thinking about this, or why does this issue keep coming up? Or what's going on with this person? Write it down, because that's going to show you what you're going to be working through right now with Mercury retrograde. And especially with Chiron energy, it's the healer. It's going to bring up old wounds, traumatic wounds, ancestral healing. Your soul wants you to heal from different lifetimes, from this lifetime, and it can bring back memories from any age, even when you're a child. So really focus on that when you're feeling it coming through, when you're feeling the tears. All of a sudden you could be feeling really good, and boom, out of nowhere, you're like, where's this tears coming from? Where are these emotions? Why am I still stuck on this situation or person or whatever happened? Your soul wants you to heal. So this is why the Chiron energy brings more things to the surface for you on purpose. We can't run from things. They catch up with you no matter where you're at. So the 5th and 6th, you could be having some issues with your teeth. You could be having some issues with your head, like feeling like head dizziness, your tongue, how you speak, and your arteries. It's different organs in your bodies that are sensitive, different days, cosmically. That's why I'm specifically doing Cosmic Weekly rather than a Cosmic Monthly, because this way you can go back on my video and look at certain days and you're going to be like, oh, that's why I had more head pressure, or that's why I was having trouble with my knees or speaking, or like whatever it is. It's not you. And, your animals are going to get affected by this energy too. So you might all of a sudden see, my animal, my dog or my cat or my horse or whatever, they're limping a little bit, or they're drinking a lot more water, or they're not eating or whatever. The energies affect them. They're very sensitive. And the more sensitive you are, it's going to affect you even more. So these super moons are very, very powerful. You'd have to watch my other video I did on the 1st of August to get a lot more information from that. So you're going to find that these super moons have been showing you and will be showing you who is out of alignment with you. So if you were having an argument with your boss, if you were having like an argument with like family members or your partners or business, whatever it is, really pay attention to who you defending yourself to. Like, for what reason? As long as you're being authentic and living out of the purest intentions from your heart and your soul rather than ego, things are going to flow better for you. And you're going to find that, you know what, I only want to deal with people who are authentic. I can't be around fake energy, low vibrational energy, and so on and so on. So you could be struggling with this even more. So your soul is bringing all of this energy to the fullest for you. And really, really pay attention to that. So you're going to find that the 7th of August is a master number day. Utilize that, because that energy is going to be very powerful for manifestation, because the next day we have the 8th. We have Jupiter energy being shown here. It's going to show you to be more patient. Slow and steady wins the race. I mean, it's so easy to want to push this, 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 this. I get it. However, the more you try to push or force a situation, it's not going to work with you. It's going to work completely and utterly against you. Keep working forward on your projects. Keep working forward on, like whatever it is you're working for on, and you'll see results. Like even some of you might even start to see more physical results if you're lifting weights, if you've been cutting back, if you've changed your diet. And this energy also very well are going to help you make even changes with your diet, right? I've had people say, Jeni, I was doing so well on my diet and I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I was fine. And all of a sudden I binged for the entire week. Or you might find that all of a sudden the people are just, they're like, you know what, I barely ate anything this week, or I just wasn't drawn to that certain food anymore. Everybody is different. Everybody is different. And you can't judge anyone because you truly don't know their story. I have no time for people who judge. I really don't. You don't know their story. And even if you knew their story, who do you think you are to judge that person? Like, our world is awakening to higher consciousness. This is a spiritual war we're in. Spiritual war. That's why more light workers are stepping out. People are awakening. Certain people who once upon a time they believed in this or that. You're seeing truth being exposed. And you have been seeing truth being exposed with so-called leaders. I've always said there's no real leadership in the world. Don't get me started on that. I'll get upset. But you know what I'm saying, right? So it's really important to walk your truth, whatever it is. The world has been divided from ignorance, pure ignorance from the government, and so on and so on and so on. Mind, brain, anyways, don't get me started. I'm not going to go on there. So it's really important to try to stay in the higher vibe rather than getting dragged down into the negative energy. Because even the 5th and 6th of August, your emotions could be a little bit high. Really pay attention to what's triggering you even around those days, because we're getting closer to the master number day in the Lionsgate portal. Lionsgate portal, expect the unexpected. It's a huge day. Things have been leading up and it ends on the 12th of August. That is a huge day, high vibrational day, huge day to manifest everything you want. How many of you guys started to create our vision board? How many? How many of you started to check mark? Yeah, I actually did that. I did that. This is what I'm doing. I'm retweaking this because, I thought I wanted that, but I'm going to actually put that on the side because now I want to gravitate and work in that direction. Like your soul's calling, your soul's destiny is going to be even shown to you more this week. Those talents and abilities that you have are from other lifetimes. It's really important you utilize who you are. We're all gifted. We all have talents. We're all unique in our own way. Why would you be somebody you're not? It's not going to work with you. It's going to throw you off of alignment of your path. When you embrace who you are and stay true to who you are, you'll see new doors opening up. You try to be somebody you're not, nothing's going to work for you. You could open up a door, but it's not going to be in alignment with the vibrational frequency of your soul and who you truly are. So this is why be you, be you. When you surrender and be authentic, expect the unexpected. This month is off the charts for expect the unexpected. There's a lot of energy coming through, high vibrational day. High, it's the biggest portal of the year, August 8th, 88. 88 is huge abundance and prosperity. Abundance can come in many ways, many ways. Money, 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 money. I understand that. We all need money. We all have had issues when the government shut down everything because of COVID and da 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 da. I understand that. However, abundance can be the smallest little things when you are aligned in gratitude and being grateful for what you truly have. Take a look around you. Who is supporting you in a positive way? Who is there for you in a positive way? Really reflect, because this week it's going to reflect even more and more and more. You could, people from your past coming back could be like apologizing to you. No, I'm really sorry for what I said or did or whatever it is. Always be open for apologies. You don't have to connect with that person again or whatever. That choice is yours. But it's really important to forgive and let go so you can move forward. Everybody has their own karmic footprints. How others treat you is how you respond. Yeah, but they did this and this and this and that to me, so I'm going to lash back and do this and this. Why are you doing that? That's something a child would do because they don't know any better. Watch your karma. I'm just saying, because the people that screwed you around and hurt you and betrayed you, what comes around goes around. And they're going to be looking back and saying, wow, why did I treat that person the way I did? And some people, you know, they've been doing a lot of soul searching because this week there's a lot of deep, deep soul searching going on. Take some time out for you, because you're going to find this week that, you know, I want to spend some time alone. I really need that time for myself. Slow down, really slow down, take time for you and really pay attention to what's triggering you. You know, some people, they get really worked up where all of a sudden they start vomiting because they've been holding their emotions back. It's like that volcano. When the volcano and the lava starts to come up and come up, it's like your emotions. And then one day or one thing that happens that can trigger you, boof, your emotions come out. Some people can vomit. Some people can have you know, like diarrhea all of a sudden. Somebody could faint. Somebody could just like start screaming or crying or like whatever it is, because you've been holding on too tightly to these emotions. And this is why you have to work through these emotions, through this dark night of the soul. Even start writing it down, what you're fearing, you know, who has hurt you, who has betrayed you, because this is why you're going to be more drawn to more authentic people who support you in a positive way. And take a look at it. And it doesn't matter if it's family or your friend or your partner, whoever, there's a lot of changes coming up. And this Lionsgate portal is going to show you even more. So August 12th, happy birthday to Jenny, fellow Lions. So August 12th, you guys might find also that you might want to spend more day to yourself, meditating, really, really reflecting back. You might be like, you know, I don't want to talk to anybody today. I'm going to set some boundaries. Some of you might be going away on vacation, and you might find, you know, I'm actually glad I'm on that flight, because then it's just me. I put my earphones on. I don't have to deal with what's going on around me. Take a look at where you're going, such like that. You got to go in your own flow of what you feel works with you. So we have the Saturn retrograde as well till November. And this energy is also going to show you to seek more of who you are, bring your talents even more to the table. So with this Lionsgate portal and all of these energies right now, your soul really wants you to shine and be you. You're going to find that you're going to want to be more responsible for yourself. You're going to find that you're going to want to prioritize yourself even more. It's the balance with everything, right? You have to balance the give and receive, because if you're the one who's always giving and giving and giving, you're not going to be open to receive. So when you're not open to receive because you're constantly giving, nothing happens. But Jeni, I didn't get that. Why isn't this happening? This is why you have to really take time for you and meditate. Life is a balance. Sometimes when you're the one that gives and gives and gives, people take you for granted. I know I've been there. So I've actually had to stop doing certain things myself because people were taking advantage of me and taking me for granted and so on and so on. We get to that certain degree where we have that big heart and such like that. We truly want to help in everything. However, we also get that wake up call of, you know what? This isn't working for me anymore. I'm the one getting affected. I'm the one getting drained. I'm the one da 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 da. So take that pause. Really take that pause. Okay, it's really important, because that lion's gate, boom, 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 it could bring even head pressures for you. Like even you're going to feel that, wow, what's going on? Your dreams are going to be very vivid. Dreams are going to be very vivid. So really pay attention to what you're dreaming, what's being shown to you. Your soul is really bringing things to the surface even more and more and more. Really write things down. Write things down. Okay. So even the 12th, your breasts and your womb area, and that could be a lot more sensitive, your stomach and everything. So sometimes during this time, it's like, maybe I should do a detox. Maybe I should really do this and that. Like even the 10th and the 11th, you've got to watch your shoulders and stuff, especially for those who are, lifting weights and stuff. Like even your breast around then can be a little bit more sensitive, right? Get some really good, like body cream and treat your body really well. Give yourself a pedicure or manicure and such like that, a body massage and everything. So a lot more clarity will be coming this week when you guys are open, because the vibration is huge. The vibration is showing you who you are and such like that, and expect the unexpected. You're going to be getting a last minute phone calls or texts or messages, and huge doors opening up for you. Huge opportunities are opening up for you, and also expect the unexpected. People from your past that you never thought in a million years you're going to ever hear from again. Just little things. Let me know what happens to you guys. I'm really excited, actually. Like, I'm open to new opportunities that are best for my highest self and highest purpose. And when you do that and trust and faith, boom, dee dee, boom, 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 spirit works with you. Stay in alignment with positivity, regardless of what. There's way too much fear going on in the world out there. Oh my God, because you guys have been brainwashed by all of this government and politician stuff without talking about it. Okay, so I'm going to ask the spirit world collectively what's their message for us. Now, I'm a clairvoyant, psychic medium, past life akashic record reader, animal communicator, meditation coach, and so on and so on. I do not use cards when I'm with a client. So if you want to book a one-on-one with me, soulworkwithjeni.com. I read into your level of consciousness, and I don't use cards. I don't need to. I'm clairvoyant. So before you guys use any cards, knock them 3 times on wood. It clears your energy or whoever else has used them. And I have cleared my cards before. So let's ask the animal world, because our animals get affected. I get messages 24/7 from the animal world. Lots going on. So what is the message from the animal kingdom from August 4th to 12th? Like right away. Right away. Like, wow, what? This is quite extraordinary, actually. Now, I'm going to explain this to you. You probably didn't notice a card fell out, because as soon as I picked it up, just boom, right away. And that's how I go. Cards fly for me. If you had like a few cards fall down now. But this card is the polar bear. Now, take a look at what's one of the themes going on in the world with global warming. With global energy, global changes and such like that. Solar flares create different disturbances on Mother Earth, on our planet, like volcanoes, like huge storms and such like that. So the energy is trying to show you to be more open to this. You know, there's a lot of BS about how the government wants billions and billions and billions of dollars for global warming and such like that. It's a bunch of bullshit, to be very honest. So I'm not going to go on about that. There's no need. So just really pay attention to what you hear. By the way, you know, there is a difference with the sun, of course. That's what the solar flares are, you know, or Earth shifts and tilts and moves around and different things. The sun is a lot stronger, yes. So, you know, it's going to be for a couple of more years and everything. So make sure you're wearing extra sunscreen and a hat and so on and drinking a lot more water. You know, make sure you're drinking like Powerade or Gatorade or something like that because, you know, it has those electrolytes in it and you can drink water, but there's no vitamins or electrolytes in it. I used to run 8 miles a day once upon a time ago, many moons ago, and I wrecked my feet and I had an injury and a really bad fall. And so I've got certain injuries, long story. So when you're running, I got heat stroke really bad to the point where I was collapsing and fainting and delusional and stuff. And my doctor's like, oh my gosh, Jenny, your body is full of acid. Like there's nothing else. And I'm like, but I've been drinking water. And he goes, no, there's no electrolytes in that. There's no vitamins in that. So whenever you're outside, more especially if you're outside being active with sports, make sure you have something with electrolytes in it. So when you're doing that, you're going to feel better. That was something else. Oh my gosh. Anybody who's had heat stroke or sunstroke, oh my gosh, it's just crazy. It's just not, it's not very good, not very nice. So anyways, let's talk about the romance. Now, like I said, there could be certain people from your past that are coming back with Mercury retrograde, and the pre-retrograde can be more stronger than the actual retrograde. So I'll talk more about the retrograde even more in every video because it can bring back issues with electronics and technical. For me, that's the worst out of anything. When people from my past come back, I know how to handle that. So when certain people from your past come back, you know, that's up to you. We all have our own path to walk upon, you know, and our own journey within our soul. So that's your choice. You know, sometimes I'll hear from somebody once every 5 years and I'm like, oh my gosh, wow, it's so cool. And I talk with that person for quite some time and it's awesome. I'm just like, wow, you know, it's really nice to catch up. And then we don't connect for another few years or whatever, right? You're going to find that there's certain people that we have in our life that come in every day or once a month, once a week, once every few years. And that's your soul contract between each other. So, and there's different karmic past life relationships that are coming back to you. So you got to be very careful, very careful. You know, there's opportunities for new beginnings with certain people and relationships as well. There's going to be a lot of endings. So that's why I really pay attention to this. So what is the message in the land of relationships? We have Venus energy, relationships in general, from August 4th to the 12th. What's the message from the spirit world? Right away. Okay. So now this card has fell out, okay? And people struggle with this. You know how I said there's endings and new beginnings and such like that, people from your past. Now, this card here says there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Now, for me, of course, we have to be physically attracted to somebody with that chemistry. However, with me, there's so much more involved. I have to have a real soul-to-soul connection with someone, emotionally especially, in order for that person to really get my attention. For me, it takes time getting to know someone and seeing if we click in many different things. And sometimes, you know, we can see somebody who we're very, very, very attracted to and the chemistry is off the rocks. However, you very well could be seeing a lot of ugliness in that person's soul or who they are with their behavior or actions and so on. For me, that turns me off. So it doesn't matter how, you know, attracted I am to this guy or whoever it is. When I start seeing those signs of ugliness with a behavior action, it immediately turns me off. And that's it. So we all have our own path, but really pay attention to what you're being shown. There's a lot of triggers coming up. You know how I kept on talking to triggers? Expect the unexpected. You could find one morning, you could wake up and be like, you know what? I'm just not attracted to my partner anymore. Now what? You can always book a reading with me and I can help you through that, how to cut cords, all of that energetically to help you move forward and shift in transcendent bounds and leaps and quantum leaps forward with a better understanding and help your soul heal. So there's a lot of clearing. And this is even why Mercury retrograde comes in to help you clear things. Different energies help you see what's real and what's not, especially with these supermoon energies this month. Right? Who are you guys out of alignment with? What was being shown to you? August 1st, even the 31st of July. A lot of endings, a lot was shown. Very emotional, very emotional. It was an Aquarius. So that's why I did do videos. You guys, hello. Got to subscribe to Jeni. So what is the message from our crystal world for August 4th to the 12th? What's the message right away? Right away. Now, this is really beautiful. So the card that fell out here is Pink Sapphire. When you are in alignment within your soul, you're going to hear more clarity. You're going to feel it. Our soul talks to us in many different ways. Maybe even get like a rose quartz crystal to help you open your heart and keep your heart open. I know, Jeni, but I've been so hurt with my past relationships and so on. I understand that. And this Chiron energy is going to bring even that more and more to surface on purpose for you to reflect back and see what lessons you learned from that relationship or marriage or whatever it was. And for you to heal, because not all relationships are like that. There's new beginnings. People transcend. They go through that dark night of the soul. They transform when you're ready to see truth and look within. No one's perfect. We all are going to be working through things for the rest of our life. You could be 90 years old and still reflecting and working through things and healing. So there's no such thing as time and space. We all resolve issues and reflect in our own way at different times. And you got to work on your path, right? So what's a message here from the universal war? 4th to the 12th of August. What's the message from the universe? It's the message for the universe. It's a huge week, you guys. I always like expect the unexpected. I really do. Sometimes it can go like, oh my God. But it's always being grateful for what you're being shown, even though you could be showing something that you're like, oh my gosh, I'm really sad. I'm really upset. I feel betrayed. Let's say if it's any of that kind of energy, always be grateful to see what lessons you learned from it. What was your soul showing you? What was your soul bringing to the surface? As long as you're being authentic. If people can't accept you for who you are unconditionally, you start to ask yourself, why am I connecting with them? Why am I defending myself? Why am I having to stand up for myself constantly? Why am I having to see my worth constantly? So all of this is going to be happening for you this week as well. So that's why I'm saying pay attention to your triggers and surrender it. So this card here is such a beautiful card. I used to paint part of I'm not no like professional painter by any way, shape, or forms. Nowhere near. It was a part of my meditating, especially in the winter here. Like, oh my God, the winters are crazy long and very cold. So I'd paint, but I have no room in here anymore. So I actually had given all my easels and paint and supplies pretty much away a while ago. So take a look at this. Now, look at that beautiful card. Now, it does not look like she's embracing and being open to the trusting into the new, especially during this portal week. Huge vibrational portal week. She's walking through to the light. I am open to receive what's best for my highest self and highest energy. highest source energy, higher self energy, highest path energy. I'm open. I am open. I'm surrendering. And look at that. It looks like a brand new beginning is there, doesn't it? Looks like that this, like maybe she's healed and moving through that portal energy. She's healed and resolved issues and walking towards the light. This is a high vibrational week. A lot of times I'm up early. Some people are like, why do you get up so early? I get a lot of work done in silence, in peace, a lot. So I'm usually up in sunrise. Some mornings I'm like, I wake up, I could be waking up at 6:30. I'm like, oh my God, I've slept in, right? So it's just me, right? So embrace the sunlight, bring in that prana from the sun, that high vibrational energy to help you heal and shift forward. So I want to know what's going on with you guys, how this week was for you, because it's a huge week to expect the unexpected, and actually the whole month, expect the unexpected. And make sure you tune into my show, Soul to Soul Connections with Jeni Ji, and watch the episodes. Let me know what you think. Make some comments, you guys. Let me know what's going on for you. Like my channel. It's really important to share the love. Share the love. As I expand my channel, there's a lot of surprise coming. There's a lot of new content coming. Slow and steady wins the race, right? However, some things are going to get a little shifted here. Subscribe to Jeni. Namaste, you guys. Bye. Namaste, everyone. I'm Jeni Ji. I'm an international known clairvoyant psychic medium, past life akashic record, animal communicator, relationship coach, meditation teacher, and so on. I am here to tell you there is some exciting news. I'm revamping my YouTube channel. That's right. There's new content coming out weekly. I'm going to talk about the weekly cosmic vibes, what you're experiencing and why, how to utilize that, and giving you the reasons behind it. We're going to talk about the new moon, the full moon, Mercury retrograde, and I'm going to give you those insights, how to manifest and make things happen for you at the right time. It's time, everyone. It's time to wake up this planet. Let's show some love and compassion. Let the fear go. Let the negativity go. Let's do this together and transcend your soul in quantum leaps. I'll be here. Where are you? Hit that red button at the corner there, subscribe to my channel, and let's make this happen. Let's do this now. Namaste.